On the 3.1 worksheet, there's one section that is not covered in the 3.1 video notes. If you'll turn to the very last section where you see 17 through 26, the directions say find the slope of each line. In order to do this section, you need to remember slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. In this form, m, the number in front of x, is your slope, and b is your y-intercept. This section is only asking for the slope, so it's asking for the number in front of x. In order to determine the slope, your equation has to have y by itself. So for number 17, we're already good there. Y is by itself. And then all you're going to do is look at the number in front of x and name your slope. So for 17, my slope is -5. Remember, m represents slope. There's a couple problems on this section where y is not by itself. So first, let's look at number 20. On 20, I don't have a y. Instead, I have x equals 1. 20 is our special case. When you have x equals, that is an example of an undefined slope. This will graph a vertical line. So anytime it's x equals instead of y equals, your slope is undefined. The last problem I want to look at is the very last problem in this section, number 26. On 26, a lot of people miss this one because they put the answer as +5, since that's the number in front of x. But if you look at this problem, y is not by itself. You must first get y by itself like we did in Unit 1. So in order to do that, I'm first going to subtract 5x over. Remember, I cannot combine 6 and -5x because those are not like terms. So instead, I'm just rewriting it as 6 minus 5x. Your next step to get y by itself is to divide everything by 2. And when I do that, 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 5 over 2 I'm going to leave as 5 over 2x. Now that I have y by itself, I can see that the number in front of x, or my slope, is -5 over 2. So for this section, your slope is the number in front of x when y is by itself, and don't forget that if it's x equals, then your slope is undefined.